Moving on to the next one, hashtags. Do you use hashtags on your Instagram? Now, there are two rules of thought on this, and some people are saying, no, you shouldn't, and some people are saying, yes, you should. My absolute rule of thumb is yes, you should. You're trying to make your content as searchable as you humanly possibly can. And as much as Alan said yesterday, yes, hashtags are a little bit stupid, they will still help your content get found better than if you don't put any hashtags into your content whatsoever. So if you want your content to grow on Instagram, 100% use your hashtags. You have the capability of using up to 30 hashtags on Instagram. Now, I'm not necessarily saying use all 30, but definitely use a large chunk of that and get intelligent about the ones that you're using. So don't just use the ones that are massive, because if you don't have a huge audience on Instagram, your content is just going to get swallowed up by those people who do and are getting all the likes. So if you chose a hashtag, for example, I mentioned this the other day, you're an accountant, and so you use the hashtag accountancy. Now, there's probably going to be millions of people using that hashtag, and there are going to be some accounting influencers who use that hashtag. Their content's going to get liked by 10, 20, 30,000 people. So that hashtag is going to feed them up to the top of the feed before they're going to feed you. So if somebody says accountants or accountancy, then your content's going to be further down in the feed. Now, you could get a little bit more clever about it and try and find the accountant hashtags that don't have as many people following them, so then your content can rise to the top, can be the one that people are seeing more often. So if somebody is looking for an accountant in Newbury perhaps, but you haven't hashtag accountant Newbury, then your content will be there. Or if you use accountant West Berkshire or accountant Hampshire or accountant Yorkshire, then your content's got a better chance of rising to the top of the feed. So then you've got a better chance of being seen. So hashtags are really important. Try to use as many of them as you possibly can do. There are tools out there that can really help you with this as well. I mentioned one the other day when I was chatting to Siobhan. Tailwind is a brilliant one. You can post about 30 posts, I think it is, or 35 posts for free with Tailwind, and then you have to pay for it. But it will also help you with your hashtagging. It will help you with scheduling your content as well at the best possible times. It's a really, really cool little tool. So check that one out, Tailwind. It's an app. I think it's available on both Android and on the iStore as well. And the other one that I downloaded recently, which I think is great, is called Hashtag, and that one, you give it the 5 most keyword hashtags that you feel that are within your content, and then it will find hashtags that tie back into those and then generate 30 of those for you, and then you can copy and paste those within your content. The one thing I would recommend is not using the same hashtags every single time that you're posting. Have some standardized ones that you're going to use. So, for example, if you have a hashtag for your brand, for your business, like my hashtag is how to 9 times your social media. So if you talk about my content, or if I talk about my content on any of my social media channels, that's the hashtag that is generally always there within my content. Then you turn it so you can use the standardized ones, but don't have too many of them, maybe 4 or 5, something like that, and then have completely different ones every single time. Because if you use the same hashtags every single time on every single piece of content, then you will get blacklisted. Whether Instagram like to admit it or not, there is a blacklist out there. You will get blacklisted. Your content will not get fed out to your audience, and you will not get seen. So make sure that doesn't happen by using different hashtags on a regular basis, switching them up, changing them up. You might have certain hashtags that perform really well for your content. Brilliant. Use those ones, but make sure you change up all the others. You've got 30 hashtags you can use. Make sure that you may be giving them a try.